Hello one and all to another exciting TheKillerNacho Pokemon Liquid Crystal playthrough video. I know I've been a little lax on doing these recently, but here's one for you today because you are my YouTube people, and I have to give you a video every now and then. So, anyway, let's use this Repel because I don't really feel like fighting the wild Pokemons. As I was saying last time, there's some stuff I want to do with Surf, get a few items and such. It's always good to do those kinds of things. But down here there are three sisters who will battle me for a rare item. Well, they will give me a rare item once I defeat them, that is. Okay, so here's a Goldeen, and it is raining, and I am a rock type, so this isn't really the best matchup for me. Luckily, this should be, there shouldn't be too much rain anymore, because it is actually summer now, which means the rain in Liquid Crystal should go down. But it was probably raining the last time we played, so that's why it's raining now. So, anyway, let's go into Death to abuse this rain, because she's going to go into a Seeking, and that's kind of like a water type, and I kind of have, like, Thunder, because I'm a god of Death. I was going to try to, like, defend against the Thunder, but, you know, that's not really going to do too much, because, yeah, Thunder is just kind of, like, overpowered and stuff. Especially in the rain, so, yeah, that's a dead Seeking, and, my God of Death is now level 29. Not too shabby. So, now her sister is going to battle me. You can't beat Irene, is something she says. I think that was the last person I fought with Irene, so she's kind of mad I beat Irene. So here's a Staryu, and that's another water type and stuff, so I'm just going to use, I was going to use Rock Slide. It's a pretty strong attack, and it stabbed, so that will get rid of the Staryu, and that makes my life easier. So here comes a Starmie, which is a water type. Another one. Water Psychic, I think. I think I'll stay in, actually, because I think this thing is just going to, like, spam Swift and Rapid Spin against me. I don't even know if it has a water type attack. It doesn't look like it, so I'm just going to keep going with Rock Slide. It'll be a 2-hit KO by the looks of it. It might have Recover, which would end up being annoying, but that's about all it can be. I mean, it's going to be a 2-hit KO. Eventually, it won't use Recover. Actually, it's going to go for Water Gun, so I guess it does have a Water-type attack. Oops, that'll sting a lot. But I am able to kill the Starmie, and that's really what counts. And now my Stoned is level 29. Heck to the yeah. And Jen is defeated. So now their big sister, Kate, is going to say, "What the heck, you're being mean to my sisters?" And I'm like, not really, they kind of attacked me first. So here comes Shelder, and I guess she has the Shelder chain. Shelder is actually not a nice type, but the Cloyster is, meaning it is weak to rock, at least Cloyster. But Shelder is not, meaning those are not even stabbed ice-type attacks. I'm just going to go for a Rock Slide anyway. Due to Shelder's pretty good defense, it's not going to kill, but it should be a 2-hit KO, so that's not too bad. And let's just go for a Rock Throw. I don't need another Rock Slide. But of course it's going to confuse me. Hopefully I will just be able to kill it anyway. But no, I'm going to hurt myself. Lovely, and I'm down to the 9 HP. Thank God I have my leftovers. It's kind of healing me slowly, but still, not too fun. It's going to withdraw now. It's going to raise its defense. I should be able to still kill it with a Rock Throw, but I don't because I hurt myself. Lovely. And yeah, that's not too much fun. And I'm down to 4 hit points plus the leftover, so I probably should use a potion here. I don't really want to lose to a Shelder. I probably wouldn't be able to live that one down. So that's going to use Icicle Spear, and that's going to do all of 2 damage per hit, which is only hits twice again. I guess it doesn't have the ability that makes it hit 5 times. I think Cloyster and Shelder, maybe it's a newer ability. I'm not quite sure. Maybe it doesn't exist in Gen 3. I forget what it's called, but it lets you hit 5 times. I think a competitive set uses it too for Cloyster, but whatever. I'm just going to kill that stupid Shelder now. And here comes a Cloyster, and Cloyster is actually Ice-type, even though it has a ridiculous defense. I mean, my Rock-type attack should do a lot, or do a little bit. Maybe a 2-hit KO just because of the super effectiveness. Although now it's going to withdraw, raising its defense even more, so maybe not. I am going to be able to get one off. Let's see how much it does. Okay, it's not even doing half. So, probably should switch out, because I don't really feel like, you know, having this take forever. I'm still confused, although that'll probably wear off soon. Whatever. I'm just going to do my God of Death, because I know I can kill it with a Thunder, obviously. It's going to try to protect from my switch, and that's kind of fail. So, it's raining. I'm just going to go for a Thunder, and it's just going to take it. And obviously it's not going to take it, because Cloyster's special defense isn't too great. And, yeah, that's life. So, Kate was defeated, and she can't believe she lost. But because she lost, she's going to give me a really cool item, and that is the Soft Sand. Which, if you don't know what the Soft Sand does, it increases the power of ground-type attacks. You know, those type of attacks, I guess I have Mud Slap, but it's not really worth putting it on. So, yeah, let's just, get out of here. So my repel wore off, and of course a tentacle decides to attack me right before, you know, getting to the shore, but I'm just going to kill it with Cut, because that's how I roll. So that is a rather dead tentacle, and the next stop I'm going to go to Violet City, because there are a few items to get with Surf at Violet City. Plus, you know, I kind of want to hatch my egg this video, at least I hope it hatches this video. And you know, all this running around should help that. Ooh, there's an item I missed. Oh, TM4, Rollout. Yeah, it's a good thing I came back here to get it, because Rollout's, well, actually, Rollout's not really a great move, but it's an okay move. You know, it's okay. Probably not going to use it, but now you guys know where to get Rollout. It's hiding behind a tree. Okay, so let's cut down this tree, because this is a shortcut to Violet City. Most of you probably know this, but, you know, just in case you do not, this is how you get to Violet City. And, yeah. There's 2 lakes that you can cross with Surf, but first I'm going to use a repel. Up this one, I actually don't really remember which you get from each, but they're all worth getting. So over here, there's a fat guy who's going to give you the blue flute, which is an awesome item to have. The flutes, I think they're from Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald are in this game, and the blue flute is probably my favorite. It gets rid of sleep, so it's basically a Poké Flute, except it doesn't actually wake up your opponent's Pokemon, so you can use it, you know, on just when your Pokemon are asleep. But, yeah, it's a pretty good flute to have, because it's basically infinite awakenings. So there's a rare candy, and that is one of the stone sellers. They're kind of scattered throughout Liquid Crystal. That one's the one that sells Firestone, so if you do have a Growlithe and you want to evolve it into an Arcanine, because I know you can get Growlithe, really, you can get Growlithe at this point. I think they might actually be in this grass right here. Hopefully I don't run into one, because I don't really feel like fighting one at the moment. Good, I don't. But anyway, if you do have a Growlithe, you want to evolve it, that's where you get the Firestones in this game. Well, it's the easiest way to get it anyway, because that guy sells them. Anyway, so let's heal up my Pokemons, because they are kind of injured due to those battle with the 3 water-type trainer sisters. And I kind of need some more repels, but they wouldn't sell repels here, of course. They don't even have any kind of repels, not normal repels or anything. Well, that's kind of useless. I guess I can stock up a little bit on some super potions, and hopefully the next city, Olivine, has it, because I really would like some repels, because they're kind of useful for a playthrough like this. I don't really feel like wasting time. Anyway, so, let's go to Olivine City. But first we have to clear out the trainers that are blocking my path, like this Sailor, Sailor Harvey, who has a Wooper. Wooper happens to be a dead-type Pokemon, because I'm going to Burninator it. Actually, I'm just going to cut it to death. Hopefully it's a 3-hit KO, because this guy probably has potions, like most trainers do at this point in the game, just to waste my time. He's not going to use it, and it is a 3-hit KO, so that's good for me. And, Harvey's defeated, and I'm a world-class Pokemon's trainer. That makes me happy, a little bit. Alright, so this person is calling me cute, so I guess she's hitting on me. I don't know how I feel about that, so I'm going to beat up her Pokemon. Beauty Val sends out Hoppip, and that is a grass type, so yeah, I should be able to Burninate it quite nicely. And that is a dead Hoppip. And she appears to also have the evolved form, Skiploom. So let's just kill this thing with fire as well. Killing things with fire is so much fun. And yeah, Burninator is close to level 29. And I get some decent amount of cash. And I guess this is a bird catcher, or bird keeper, that's what they're called. Gerd Peeper Toby, and he has a Doduo. And, I don't know, maybe it'll be a 2-hit KO, and yeah, it looks to be a 2-hit KO with Ember. But of course she probably has a potion to waste my time, and she does! Yay! Or he does, actually. I think Toby's a guy. Whatever. Ah, well look, I even get a crit, so I guess it doesn't waste my time too much. And Burninator's now level 29. Nice. Not too bad. So here comes another Doduo. I'm just going to go into Dustbuster because I actually have Ice Punch on this Dustbuster, so Dustbuster should be able to efficiently take care of these Doduos with its ice punchingness. And of course that is super effective and will kill the Doduo, and I think he has a third Doduo. He does, so I'm just going to Ice Punch this one to death as well. Because Ice Punching is where it's at, yo. And that is a dead Doduo. And he feels like flying away now, even though Doduos, I don't think Doduos, well, I think Doduos can learn fly, but in the anime I don't think they can actually fly. I might be wrong. Anyway, so I'm going to level up my Burninator with the rare candy that I got. I actually thought he would learn, what is that, Fire Spin attack, not Fire Spin, Flame Wheel, but I guess it's not level 30. Oh well, maybe level 31. I thought it was 30. Maybe it's 31. I don't know. That's why I used the rare candy. I was hoping to get Flame Wheel, because I'm kind of annoyed with Ember, and how little damage it does. So let's cut down this bush. And, yeah. I got the berry juice, which I think is just a normal healing item, yeah. Kind of useless, I don't even know why it's there. It might have some other point, but I'm not really sure what it is. So this person wants to try something he learned today, because he's a schoolboy, and that's what schoolboys do, they learn, or something. So I'm going to headbutt his Mr. Mime, and it's going to flinch it, which means I should be able to get the 2-hit KO, except he has a super potion, which makes me sad. So, yeah, now it should be a 2-hit KO, and it is. There we go, there's a dead Mr. Mime. Boy, that was pointless. And he didn't study enough. But I don't think that's the reason he lost. I think it's because I flinched him, and then, he stupidly used a super potion. He just kind of wasted it. Whatever. Here's a Corsola, and I believe this is a water rock type, so there's not really a whole lot I can do, but, you know what, Death can do stuff, because, Death can do pretty much anything you want to the water types. It's not actually raining, due to it being summer. Rain is, quite the bit rarer in this summertime in Liquid Crystal, but, you know, I still hit, so that's kind of nice. And, Corsola is defeated, and Death is going to not quite level. She drinks Moo Moo milk every day. I guess that explains why she's so beautiful, as well as her Pokemon, I guess. Not really, though. So, here's a Psychic. He wants to test out my potential, and he has Slowpokes to do so. I don't know why Slowpokes are ideal for testing people's potential, but, in any event, it should be an easy 2-hit KO with my Dustbuster, who flinches it, so, yeah, Dustbuster's pretty cute right now. Flinching stuff left and right. And, here comes another Slowpoke. I'm going to use Death to fight off this Slowpoke. And you know what? I'm actually going to use Shadow Ball instead of Thunder, because, it has better accuracy, and it's also super effective, and also stabbed. I probably could be killing half the things I'm killing with, Thunder with the Shadow Ball. Probably. But it definitely kills the Slowpoke, and now my Death is also level 30, so 2 level ups, 1 battle. I guess that unlocks my potential quite nicely, Norman. Okay, anyway, let's switch out Stone to the front of my party, because it's like the lowest level, and let's visit these farmer people. Miltank is not giving me milk no more, because it needs berries, apparently. Well, that's bad. How will that beauty drink her Moo Moo milk to make her beautiful? Without the Moo Moo milk, without the Moo Moo making Moo Moo milk. So the Moo Moo needs lots of berries. And apparently the only kind of berries it wants is Oran berries, and let's see how many I have. I might be able to cure it. Nope, I have no more Oran berries, but I think I saw a berry tree out here. Let's see, maybe these are Oran berries. That would be convenient. No, they're Chesto berries. That's rather inconvenient. Anyway, let's continue on our way, and, she wants to show off our Pokemon to each other, and of course I'm going to do that by eliminating her Pokemon. Oh, it's a Pikachu! Won't this be fun? I love killing these things. It's going to try to use hacks and double team. Hopefully I'll be able to hit it anyway, just to kill it, and yeah, Rockslide should be able to murder this Pikachu. Heh! Murdering Pikachus never gets old. And Stone is level 30. Nice. Thanks, Ruth, for letting me destroy your Pokemons. And I'm going to switch out the front member to Burninator, because I still want Flame Wheel. And, oh, this person also has a Pikachu. He wants to brag about it. And, wait, he's using his son as a Pikachu? Or maybe his just son is a... Okay, he's fun to just dress up as a Pikachu. I was kind of getting scared. I don't want to be, you know, a child murderer. You know, burninating children is not good. It is, however, hilarious. But I defeated the Pikachu, and that makes me happy. If Reese Benlier was here, it'd say, "Ha! I killed another Pikachu, Reese Benlier." But first I have to beat a Sailor, and I don't think a Sailor has a Pikachu, unfortunately. No, it does have a Poliwhirl, which is a water type, so let's just go into Death to get rid of it, because Death can get rid of water types nicely. Oh, look, Hypnosis. That'll actually give me a chance to show off my Blue Flute I got earlier in this video. Stupid freaking sleep type attacks. They're no longer going to affect me in this playthrough. So he's going to use Bubble, and Bubble is going to do, like, 0 damage, and, yeah, let's just go for a Thunder to eliminate this thing. And it is quite eliminated, I must say. And, yeah, not bad. So here comes a Krabby. I'm going to go out into, I guess, Dustbuster to handle the Krabby. I think Dustbuster can handle the Krabby. Because Dustbuster's so cute. It's been so good getting hacks this video. Let's go for another headbutt. Maybe we can get another flinch. Or crit! I'm not complaining. Crits are good, too. And, sweet. So here comes Eradicate. Raticates have annoyingly high attack, but I think Dustbuster should be able to handle it, because Dustbuster is much cuter than Raticate. It looks to be about a 2-hit KO, and I get the flinch. Not terrible. And, yeah, that's going to be a 2-hit KO, and that is a dead Raticate. I feel happy now. And he's like, "Arg!" or something. Maybe he's a pirate. And, apparently this guy's mad because a dude with red hair insulted his Pokemon. That must be our Ginger friend. I think this is one of the added trainers to the game. In Liquid Crystal, early in its development, you know, they took requests to add people to the game. I think Cool Trainer Ian is one of the people who won, so it's just an added trainer. This person has a Croconaw, which obviously I probably should switch for. Death is going to try to water gun me, or it's going to try to water gun Death. And I'm going to miss twice with Thunder, so I guess that kind of makes up for all the times I've been hitting with Thunder. But now I get to hit with it, so that's a dead Croconaw. And that's good. So here comes, what is next? An Umbreon! Oh boy, this is one of the most annoying things in the game. Let's go into Stone, because Stone actually has Fighting-type moves, which is like one of the only things that are good against Dark types. Let's go for a Rock Smash, because that'll lower defense, which is annoyingly high. And, actually, I did not get the defense drop. That makes me sad. Although, at least its Feint Attack really didn't do too much either, and now its Quick Attack is going to do even less. And do I get the defense drop this time? Yes, I do. So maybe I should be able to finish off with a Low Kick, which is slightly stronger. Doesn't have the chance at the defense drop, but it is stronger. And now this defense is dropped, maybe I can finish it off. Yay, I finished off the Umbreon. It will no longer annoy me with this annoyance. Oh, this person also has a Pikachu. Convenient. I love killing these things. I'm just going to go into Burninator to Burninate it, because, yeah, that's what Burninator does, and it's fun to Burninate Pikachus. How ironic is the level 25 Pikachu? That's its, like, Pokedex number. As it's charging. I think charge just increases electric-type attacks in this game. I don't think it actually increases special defense like it does in Gen 4 and beyond. So his last Pokemon is a Swellow, a Gen 3 Pokemon. Kind of rare in Liquid Crystal, but I'm going to murder it anyway with my Stone because it is weak against Rock, being a bird, so I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone! I think that's actually why birds are weak against Rock in Pokemon. That expression, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. In any event, I don't think I could hit a bird with a stone. Just a side note, they move kind of fast. And someone's popping out of the gym. Oh, it's our Ginger friend. We were just talking about you. So this guy doesn't want to battle me because he thinks I'm a wimp, even though I've defeated him quite easily every time I fought him. And then he suggests I train at the lighthouse because that might make me less weak. I might end up taking his, taking his advice on that, but not right now. For right now, I want to buy the Super Repels. In fact, I'm going to buy 40 because that should last me a little while. And let's buy some Great Balls. You never know when you need some balls. And Hyper Potions are not a bad thing to have, especially since, yeah, my Super Potions are starting to not heal me completely. And that's pretty much all my money, so better be on my way. So let's go in the Pokemon Center. My Pokemon do kind of need to be healed, yo. And, yeah, the Pokemon Center is the place to do it. So we'll explore Olivine City. Actually, before going into the lighthouse... Next video, well, I don't know if I'm going to get to the lighthouse next video. There's a added area to Liquid Crystal that I want to explore. That's just north of Olivine City. You might have seen the entrance to it when we passed the farm. It's one of the unique things in Liquid Crystal. It's added to the game, so I'm going to check it out. It's definitely worth at least one video. Anyway, I better learn Strength. That's the HM I just got, and it's slightly stronger than Headbutt. It doesn't have the chance to flinch, but Dustbuster should be able to use it. It's a fairly strong normal attack. It's actually, I think it's one of the strongest normal type attacks without a drawback, so Strength is not a completely useless HM. So moving on, here's Route 40. The Battle Tower makes an appearance like it did in the real Crystal. I think it's just a copy-paste of Fire Red and Leaf Green's Battle Tower, honestly, but whatever. I don't know why I can't use Rock Smash, but apparently I cannot. I might need a gym badge, I guess, for Rock Smash? I don't know. Because I'm pretty sure my Sudowoodo has Rock Smash, but I couldn't smash those rocks. But anyway, here's the good old Battle Tower. I could sign up for it if I wanted to, but I get my ass handed to me, so I'm not going to do that. Let's leave. So, now that I've showed off Battle Tower, I'm going to show you the entrance to the area I'm going to explore next video. I do have a little bit of time left, so here's Route 39. And just north of the farm here is the entrance to the area. I found it by accident when I was playing through Liquid Crystal the first time, but, you know, it is kind of worth checking out. I think there's a, as I recall, there's a pretty good item as you can get here. But maybe I'm lying, maybe I can't remember. Oh, so here is a pretty strong Raticate, and it's going to kill me, probably. I'm stupid, wow, that's kind of pathetic. I just lost my Burninator to a wild Raticate, using a Hyper Fang, which is, a pretty strong move, but still. But Good thing I have strength, and it's going to crit, because, wow, Dustbuster's been getting lucky in this video. I guess it's allowed because it's so cute, but I'm not complaining. Yeah, I guess let's just use a revive on Burninator, because I don't really feel like running back to the Pokemon Center. I don't really feel like being it dead. I don't really feel like it being dead. And while I'm at it, I'm going to use a Super Repel, so these stupid Pokemon don't bother me anymore. Where the heck is my... Oh, it's on the bottom, right. I don't know why I was looking for it on the top. Anyway, there's an item over here. Let's go grab it. It's TM23 Iron Tail. Actually, it might not be a terrible move to teach Burninator, because I think Burninator can learn it. It's a pretty strong move, and Steel isn't terrible. Actually, Steel is a pretty terrible type, but I guess it lets me super effective rock types. That's not a bad thing, especially since I can't do it right now with Burninator. And I think that's about all I can think of that it can help me super effect. I guess Ice. Well, I already can super effective Ice with Fire, so... Yeah, that's pretty much all it does, but whatever. It's all good. And there's a Pokemon that's apparently getting past my Repel. It's a level 30 Meowth. Oh, fun. At least this will let me level up my Burninator. Because, yeah, my Burninator's pretty close to leveling and getting that Flame Wheel. And, of course, Iron Tail is low accuracy, so it's going to miss. It's going to lower my attack, and Iron Tail's going to miss again. Way to fail, Burninator. Fine, I'll just take the 3-hit KO. I mean, I was kind of hoping just to finish off with Iron Tails, because Iron Tail's a bit stronger than Ember, but I guess not. At least coins are scattering everywhere. I should be able to pick them up after defeating the Meowth, and I do level up to level 31. And I'm going to learn Flame Wheel, and I'm going to get rid of Quick Attack for it. I kind of want to keep Ember just because it is special, so, you know, high defense Pokemon, it should be able to do better than Flame Wheel. Anyway, let's heal up my Burninator a little tiny bit with a Super Potion. And you know what? My egg still hasn't hatched. What the heck? It must be really close. You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to go up and down here until my egg freaking hatches. It has to be somewhat close. Oh, there we go! Perfect! And I wonder what it is. It does... Wow, that's actually what I wanted. I wanted a Smoochum. Because Smoochum gives my team the best coverage. I've never used a Jinx before. It's Ice. It's Psychic. What more could you ask for? But the problem is I don't really know what to name it. You know what? I'm just gonna name it Kissy. It's the first thing that came to mind. I mean, it's kind of an obvious name, but... Yeah, that's the best thing I can come up with on the spot. Maybe I'll visit the name reader and change it if anyone else has a better suggestion. Alright, so let's take a look at this Kissy. Level 5. It's gonna take a little while to train, but... Mild nature. I think that's actually a good nature. Well, I think it's plus special attack nature anyway. It's plus special attack minus a defense. Don't remember which, but it's not bad. So let's save my game because I am running out of time. Peace out, homies. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.